Kimbal Musk, Elon Musk's forgotten billionaire brother. Hello lovely YouTube family, welcome back to Tech and Vision. In today's video we're going to talk about Kimbal Musk, who is Elon Musk's brother. Before we start, I would want you to hit that red subscribe button so you never miss out on any of our videos. The CEO of SpaceX and Tesla, Elon Musk grew up with a brother and a sister.
One of the failures were spectacular. I would go out to the island, Kwajalein with Elon.
Yeah. Which includes his younger brother, Kimbal Musk. Today, Kimbal has achieved great heights of success just like his elder brother, a chef, a philanthropist, a restaurateur, and not.
And seeing giant exploding rockets is quite an amazing sight. I was one of the early investors in SpaceX, and I said, you know what, if all I get to do
He has a dream to feed the whole of America with organic food.
Is to see these rockets explode, well worth every dime I put into this company.
We know of his dreams are much different than that of his brother.
So I think the failures were actually unbelievably exciting to be part of.
Yeah. Thank you, Elon.
Elon is much more inclined towards science and technology, while Kimbal is involved in sustainable farming.
I opened the kitchen, a community restaurant, with the idea to name it after the kitchen where we all gathered in our house. With my co-founder Hugo, we worked to design a menu.
But yes, no one can deny that Kimbal's idea and vision is any lesser than that of his brother. It is as important as it is on Mars. Who knows? Maybe one of his ideas is to supply to his brother. Elon with the sustainable food supply on Mars. If people are going to live on Mars in the future, then obviously sustainable food is very vital. Kimbal was born in South Africa to Canadian supermodel Mai Musk and Arrow Musk, who had his own engineering practice. Kimbal grew alongside his brother Elon and sister Tosca. Although the brothers were born in South Africa, they had a citizenship of Canada because of their Canadian mother. After finishing high school in Pretoria, South Africa, Musk left to meet his brother in Kingston, Ontario, Canada. He enrolled himself in the Queen's University to pursue a degree in business. He got his first job at Scotia Bank where he was in college. Kimbal graduated in 1995 and straight away headed to business. We are all well aware of this entrepreneurial journey in Musk's family. Kimbal's first business venture was a residential painting business called the College Pro Painters. By 1984, both Elon and Kimbal had come up to the United States and lived in California. In the same year, the Elon brothers found Zip2, which was their first web-based software company, and it provided online city guide software to newspapers. Musk founded this company in Palo Alto, California with the help of his brother. Initially, he provided local businesses with an internet presence by linking their services to searchers and providing directions, but later, it began to assist a newspaper in designing online city guides. That's not all. By 1998, the company was already a huge success, and it was able to partner with about 160 newspapers to develop guides to cities, be it in local areas or at a full scale. At that time, Musk might be planning for something big, as he sold his company to Compaq for $307 million in 1999. The Musk brothers received $22 million for the sale. After selling Zip2, Kimbal co-founded X.com with his brother Elon, which focused on financial services and email payments. However, later he adopted the name PayPal. As of now, the company operates in 202 markets and has a user base of more than 377 million. While Elon stayed in California, Kimbal moved to New York and enrolled himself in the International Culinary Center in New York City. After his graduation and the degree, he opened The Kitchen, a community bistro in Boulder, Colorado with Jen Lewin and Hugh Matheson in April 2004. Since then, the restaurant has gained much name and fame. It has also been named one of America's top restaurants by Food and Wine, Zagat's, Gourmet.
We were very unhappy with the industrial food supply chain. We didn't know where it came from, it wasn't fresh, and as chefs, it just didn't taste good. And the reason is that industrial food isn't designed to taste good.
Open Table and the James Beard Foundation. Apart from his primary restaurant in Boulder, the kitchen has locations in downtown Denver and Chicago too.
It's designed to be shipped for thousands of miles. It's designed to be frozen. It's high calorie, low nutrient food. And mostly it just doesn't taste very good.
Kimbal served as the CEO of One Riot, an advertising network from 2006 to 2011, as Walmart Labs acquired One Riot for an undisclosed purchase price. In 2011,
and so we looked for something different. This is Anne. Anne has Cure Farm in Colorado. She raises her animals in a nourishing and delicious way. She grows her vegetables.
Next Door American Eatery opened in downtown Boulder as a fast casual American eatery. Kimbal supported the Grow Foundation for at least 7 years to plant school gardens in the Boulder community, and in 2011, Kimbal, along with Masson, established Big Green, which is a nonprofit organization to help connect kids to real food by creating dynamic learning garden classrooms in schools across America. Well, in our opinion, learning gardens teach children an understanding of food, healthy eating lifestyle choices, and environment through lessons, plans, and activities that tie into existing school curriculum, such as math, science, and literacy. According to Musk, the idea is to create learning gardens to help connect the kids with real food and create a new generation of American farmers. A percentage of sales from the kitchen restaurants is used to help the organization to plant learning gardens in their local community. Wait, there's more. Back in 2012, Big Green established 26 gardens in Colorado, 16 in Chicago, and 12 more around the USA. Following this, Chicago Mayor Rahm Emanuel donated Musk's nonprofit organization a hefty amount of $1 million to install 80 learning gardeners in Chicago City schools. On February 2, 2015, the kitchen community celebrated its 200th learning garden built at Camino Nuevo Charter Academy High School in Los Angeles Unified School District. This also marked the district's first Seeds project. The kitchen community marked 4 years of its completion by the end of 2015, and by then it had already built 260 learning gardens across Chicago, Denver, LA, and Memphis. Only after a year later, in 2016, Kimbal co-founded Square Roots. Square Roots is an urban farming company that grows organic food in shipping containers. The firm aims to reduce food waste by growing it as close as possible to the point of use. According to the UN Food and Agriculture Foundation, 1/3 of the food supply goes to waste. So as company aimed to reduce the waste, Square Roots develops and installs hydroponic farms and reclaimed shipping containers that can grow certain non-GMO vegetables around the clock and without pesticides. The models employ software-controlled LED lighting and irrigation systems, and the models can be set up in the parking lot of a grocery store or even inside a large warehouse or industrial building. Yes, it's that convenient. The whole module will in turn allow individuals and eateries to access fresh ingredients locally for use in their dishes and packaged products. Today, they're producing vegetables such as mint, basil, other herbs, and leafy greens. Growing some crops in their areas where they consume reduces food damage and spoilage that occurred during the transportation of the food's destination. According to CEO Tobias Peggs, growing food in a tightly controlled microclimate also means these crops can have better flavor and yield to counterparts that are grown in traditional farms, said Peggs, who added that in great but unpredictable outdoors, everything from changes in soil acidity to humidity can form crops, he says. Rather than a plant factory where you'd spend tens of millions to build an industrial scale facility that could take 2 to 3 years, we pop up in a new city in a matter of weeks. Additionally, the company founded a partnership with Gordon Food Services with the objective of expanding outside of New York City. The kitchen community, TKC, expanded into a national nonprofit called Big Green in January 2018 and announced its 7th city, Detroit, to build outdoor learning garden classrooms in 100 schools across the Motor City.
She looks after her land, she looks after her community. This is Roger. Roger raises his cattle for the kitchen from birth.
As of now, Big Green is in 7 American cities with nearly 600 schools across its network and picks over 300,000 students every day. Moreover, Musk and Big Green have established Plant a Seed Day, an international holiday,
so that he has a stable business for his family. And the community did come together because they trust us to nourish them with delicious food.
Kimbal Musk is doing a great job for humanity, but you'll be surprised to know that this humble man has a net worth of a whopping $500 million. Additionally, he has had a good deal of shares at both Tesla and SpaceX. The Musk brothers must have had a wonderful journey, from launching startups together for being successful in their respective fields. However, there's a significant difference between when it comes to his social presence. Elon Musk is active on Twitter too. Unlike his brother, Kimbal's online activity is relatively low. When it comes to personal relationships, Kimbal is first married to Jen Lewin, whom he established the kitchen. The couple have 3 children together, however they divorced later. It is believed that Jen designed the locations of their 3 first kitchens.
Real food is food that you trust to nourish your body. It's food that you trust to nourish the farmer. And it's food that you trust to nourish the planet.
Kimbal then married Christina Wiley in 2018. Christina is an environmental activist and the daughter of billionaire Sam Wiley. To brief some of his achievements, Kimbal has been profiled in major publications such as the New York Times, CNN, The Wall Street Journal, Fast Company, Wired, Chicago Sun-Times, CBS News, Business Insider, Entrepreneur Magazine. In addition to that, he was named the Global Social Entrepreneur of the Year in 2018 by World Economic Forum.
60% of American farmers in Iowa are over the age of 77. People like her kids.
As of now, Kimbal aims to motivate more people to become farmers, especially in America where the number of farmers is declining day by day. Moreover, he is also trying to change the dynamic of American farming by inspiring citizens to be farmers to the next generation.
Over 70% of Americans are overweight or obese. over 70%. While the kitchen was doing well, I was growing frustrated. It was a drop in the ocean of what needed to happen.
That's all for today. I hope you liked the video. If you did, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel so you never miss any amazing video from us.